Hi guys, so I'm here today with LGD Cool, who just celebrated his 23rd birthday. So we're going to do a fan interview with him. But first, Cool, can you say hi?
Hi guys, I'm cool.
That was good. Because we're doing a fan interview, we've asked the fans to turn in their English questions and just whatever they wanted to know about Cool. So the first question that the fans want to know is, what's the most memorable experience that you've had with your overseas fans? Just something that they've done in the last 6 years that you've been playing that you still remember right now.
印象最深的国外的粉丝就是，给我留下的最深的印象应该就是他们就是在现场比在国内整个现场的氛围，然后他们的热情，然后就是他们总是挂着笑，都不管我们输是赢，因为我觉得这是我对于国外粉丝最大的一个印象。然后当然这中间肯定会有一些粉丝送我们东西啊，或者说给我们一些比如说一些画册，但确实也有好几年了，然后在这里没有记住，对不起各位国外的粉丝，但我觉得如果我们以后假设我们的人生中以后如果能遇见的话，应该会有印象的。
Alright, so Cool said that the impression that he's gotten from the overseas fans, just what's left the biggest impression is the fact that he feels that the overseas fans are always very excited about the game. Like whenever he's at the live venue, the fans, even if they are in China, the fans are always super excited about the game. They're very warm-hearted. They're always smiling at the team, regardless of whether he's winning or losing. The fans still want to be there and want to cheer them on. And he also said that in the last couple of years, of course, there have been fans who have given him gifts, they've given him art and other sorts of presents, and he's really sorry if he doesn't manage to remember them all. But he said because it has been a few years, he does hope that in the future, if he is able to go to more international competitions, if he does see the fans, he's sure he'll remember you guys. Alright, so the second question that the fans want to know is, what was the first champion that you bought in League?
我应该第一次买的英雄，我没有记错的话，应该是卡萨丁。对，因为当时 S3、S2的时候，卡萨丁这个英雄你选到，然后出本杀人书，你在 rank 里面或者匹配里面，你把书叠起来，你就会很强。它是一个刺客，然后又很 OP。对，
这是几年呢？ When was
应
that?
该是我刚打游戏吧，就是刚接触撸啊撸，还没有打职业，只是在路人里面玩，让人觉得玩卡萨丁杀人很快，很爽。然后那个书我记得可以叠到25层，很轻松就叠到了。是的。
So he said, if he's not wrong, the very first champion that he bought was Kassadin, and he was saying because at the point in time, Kassadin was a super OP, and because Kassadin is an assassin, he said it was really easy to play him in solo queue, and this was before he went pro. Of course, he said back then he could stack mid Jais really quickly. He just said you just had to like go to lane, kill your opponents, and it was so easy to get 25 stacks on the champion and then climb. So he's been a mid laner for all his life. So the next question that the fans want to ask is, what game do you remember playing as a kid that got you really interested in gaming and that made you want to play this game competitively?
我从小接触的有一款游戏叫做《信长之野望》，它是一款 RPG，就是当时魔兽 RPG 的一个地图，然后类 MOBA，就跟刀塔差不多。然后也是一款，在我看来非常好玩，然后也有难度、有操作性的一款游戏。然后当时这款游戏就让我感觉，因为我在这个游戏里面还算小有成就，当时就觉得以后要是还有这样的或有机会的话，我应该会打职业，加入职业。
So he said that when he was younger, he used to play one of these Chinese games. I don't think was available overseas, but it's very similar to Dota. It was like an RPG MOBA as well. And he said that as he was playing it, because he felt that the game was very fun, and he felt that it gave him the opportunity to show off his skills in that game. And because he said he actually was pretty good, so he said that that gave him kind of the impetus to want to play competitively in the future, because he felt, oh, if I'm kind of good at this game, if another game comes out, there is the chance that he could go pro. Great. So the next question that we want to know is, how close are you with your old teammates from OMG, and do you guys still talk much? What's your relationship like?
我跟 OMG 的这个以前队友的关系都有一直在保持联系，然后我们偶尔会周末，然后或者说我休赛期的时候，就会跟大家一起出去计划旅游，然后吃饭聊天，然后一起线上打游戏，大概就是这样。对，就是一些年轻人的，就是互相之间的那种差不多的啊。
Alright, so he said that he's still pretty close with his old teammates from OMG, but of course, because some of them have retired and they're no longer on the same team, so of course they don't see each other as often. But he said that they do talk a lot, and especially like during the breaks from the season or during the weekends or when he is not having practice, they do still meet up and like they go out to eat, they go out and talk about, hey, maybe we'll go for a holiday together in the future, and of course they do still play a lot together online, so they definitely are still pretty close. So I think the next question that the fans want to know is that because season 3 OMG was so good, and that was kind of when China could really compete with Korea just competitively. I think like OMG was so good in that era, so I think the fans want to know, what do you personally feel about the China versus Korea right now? Do you feel like China had more of a chance back then in season 3, or do you think that the gap has closed between China and Korea?
我觉得现在整个中国联赛 LPL 和 LCK 如果单独拿出来比较的话，我觉得整个中国 LPL 应该是现在跟韩国的距离是越来越近了，因为在我看来这是一个抓机会的版本，就是因为本身选手如果说实力没有差别，那么抓机会这个东西就是一个几率问题。如果说大家整个状态比较好，那么我觉得赢的胜率就会很大。那以前的话，就是可能会不管从心理上或者从外界的压力以及版本，都会在整个游戏看来，可能 LPL 差距会离 LCK 有一点远，但是现在整个赛区，我认为离得越来越近了。OK， 我说这么多会难翻译吗？
没有。
我就大概说这些，然后您总结一下就好了。对，我认为是越来越近了。
So he said that he actually thinks that the gap is definitely closed between China and Korea, especially in the recent years if you compare it from right now and season 3, because he said that back then in season 3, he said there are a lot of factors that really created the gap between China and Korea. Just I think like the individual skill level between the players, I think the team environment, also the meta at that point in time. So a lot of factors back then were really what created the gap. But then right now he thinks that the gap is definitely closed because I think China's gotten better in a lot of different aspects of the game. And he feels that right now the current meta gives a lot of chances to teams to really just go and win the game. There are a lot of like opportunities where you can really make use of like one small mistake and then you can win the game from there. So he feels that as a whole, the entire of the LPR region has definitely caught up to the LCK, which is good to hear. Alright, so the next question that the fans want to know is, if you weren't a professional player at League of Legends, what career would you choose?
如果不打职业的话，我觉得我应该会去选择一份相对自由的职业，因为可能是我总结下来，就是现在打职业来说，就是做一件自己喜欢的事情，我会觉得它很自由。我觉得我不会去想我没有打职业去做什么，应该是说我不打职业，我追求的应该也是一份相对自由的工作，或者说职业。就是只要是自由的，比如说我不想那种朝九晚五的那种工作，然后自己可以安排自己的时间，比如说应该是那这样的话，应该是从事的是一些可以艺术相关的事情吧，就是或者说在网络做一些互联网上面相对自由的事。对，我也不知道有什么种类，但我 觉得应该有这种吧，不一定是朝九晚五的，可以自己安排时间的。
So he said that he's not too sure what career exactly or in what kind of field he would pick, but he's definitely sure that he doesn't want a standard 9 to 5 job. He said that like freedom is very important for him and just the freedom to be able to choose your own schedule and to do what you like. He said is most important. So he's not sure what field exactly he would be if he's not a pro, which is good that he is a pro. So the next question that the fans want to ask is who's your favorite teammate on LGD and why?
我觉得，应该是说我因为我跟皮眼林的这个关系，就是我们从以前就曾经做过一小段时间队友。那老跟其他队员呢，我真的是以前从来没有接触过，所以说来到这个队伍里面，当然是会而且皮眼林相对来说也是一个比较好相处的一个伙伴，所以我觉得如果硬要说我们关系一定要去划个等级的话，确实我跟皮眼林交流比较多，然后他比较好相处，但我也不是说其他队友就关系不好怎么的，就是可能也可以说我性格比较好，所以跟大家相处都还可以。对。
Alright, so he said that it would definitely have to be PYL because previously he did actually play together with PYL for a short period of time. And as to the other members of LGD, he just really hadn't talked to any of them before he came to the team. So if you had to pick one that he's the closest to, it would for sure have to be PYL. But he said it also doesn't mean that he's not close to the other members of the team. It just means that he's the closest to PYL, but he does have good relationships with the other teammates. He also added that he thinks he has a great personality, which is why he has such good relationships with everyone else on the team. So I think that leads us to our next question, which is one of the fans wants to know, could you use 3 words to describe every single one of your teammates in just 3 words? 就是有个粉丝就是想问你能不能用3个字来形容每一个队员，一个人用3个字。
OK，皮眼林的话，戏很多，然后，哎呀，我可能我脑子要过一下，就是我想一想。
So PYL, he said PYL is a drama queen. It's 3 words in Chinese, but 2 in English.
然后，但我先说硬谱的话，就是萌萌哒吧，萌萌哒。
He said imp is cute.
3个字的话，艾米就傻白甜吧，艾米傻白甜。然后，因为我真的其实我自己刚过来了解的他们也不是很多，就我也不好这种词去概括它，可能太片面了。那应该相交就是很可爱吧，对，很可爱，差不多。
So he said that because he hasn't been on the team for very long, so it's a bit hard for him to really just give a well-rounded 3 words about each teammate. He said he feels that he might only be getting one side if he does use 3 words. But he said that for Banana, who's our new top laner, he said that he is very happy. He's just like in general quite a happy person. He said that for Jinwoo, he's very dependable and responsible. And Aimee, I think it was Aimee is a bit slow, but he's very sweet. Yep, that was what he said. Alright, so I think the last question that the fans have is not so much a question, but the fans wanted to know what your current favorite song is, and if you could you sing a bit of that song for us?
我最近喜欢李健的《贝加尔湖畔》，然后我就哼2句给大家听一下吧，就是在你的眼里，在你的怀里，那里春风沉醉，那里绿草如茵，月光把爱恋洒满了湖面，2个人的篝火照亮整个夜晚。 差不多就这样，然后大家去听一听吧，有时间。
All right, thank you, Cool, for singing that so beautifully. We've come to the end of our fan interview right now. Thank you so much to all the fans for turning in your questions. Cool, of course, very happy 23rd birthday. Good luck for the rest of the season and in your future career. Let's say goodbye.
OK，拜
拜拜
拜拜拜拜。